Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And that gets things running. And looking down the list of names, it does look, Jim, as though it's going to be a 5-3-2.
Well, it could be a disguise, Peter, for something else. And that five at the back can easily produce wing-backs. If that's the case, I think, it might end up a three at times. Admittedly, though, if they do play deeper and in line with the centre-backs, then we can take it that they don't really want to give much away. That'll be foremost in their minds. But essentially, it depends on the two wide players in that defence. If they push on a little bit more, we could see something very different.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, good take and a good... Can he finish? Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. They've played it short. Yamal receives it in a good position. Can he finish? And again, he is at his elastic best.
Well, the keeper saved his team again here, Peter, but he needs more protection from this defence.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Messi, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nice sequence of passes, this. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Desai promptly onto that, and that is that. Looking for the run, and this is Batistuta. Roberto Carlos. And reclaimed it in a trice. Knocks it into space. That is a great pick out. Son Heung-min was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Batistuta. Son Heung-min is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Cannavaro. Mateus. Now it's Batistuta. Succumbs to the pressure. Vieira. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And this is Son Heung-min. It's a loose ball. Van Dijk can clear it away. No, he's not getting past him there. And here's Messi. Oh, beautifully shaped ball. Shoots! He's scored!
Surprise, surprise. Look who turns up to give his side the ultimate lift before the break. Now we can look forward to a whole different game in this second half.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to...
Oh, terrible pass. He has found the way through. Thuram. And for the first half, that is that. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that and still very much in this game.
Goals, goals and more goals. That's been the story of the half. The team separated by the tiniest of margins at the break. We're on the move again.
Jeonju can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
Vieira. Messi. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And Messi!
Messi really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment.
Timber. Ronaldinho. Desai kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. And this is Batistuta. Batistuta showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Nicely weighted ball. And that could set him on his way. Oh, brilliant stop from Pickford! Kaká! It's hit the upright. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And this is Messi. And Messi! Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better.
And this is Inzaghi. He is through. And the finish! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And this is Ronaldinho! Big relief. It just needed better contact.
Ronaldinho clearly can't believe he didn't put that away. He'd set himself up perfectly. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Filippo Inzaghi. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. And it's Inzaghi.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Ronaldinho. Now there's a chance! And that's a good finish. Barcelona are back in business. So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Oh, that's well spotted. Ronaldinho can see things others simply cannot. And here's Messi. Filippo Inzaghi. So that's it. It is all over. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints.